Hello everyone. Today we're going to introduce and demo how can we generate documents, view, edit, collaborate, and much more using the Apryse SDK inside the Salesforce application. Talking a little bit about myself. My name is Celia Manzano and I'm a solution engineer here at Apryse. Every day, me and my colleagues work with customers to understand their needs, help them with any technical question, any technical stopper, guide them on how to successfully use our SDK, and of course, demo all the capabilities we can offer. And talking a little bit about us, Apryse, who was formerly known as PDF Drone, has been around for more than 20 years. And that name change, so from PDF Drone to Apryse, came as a result of acquiring a lot of companies that joined our product suite on the document management world. And as a result of this growth in our products, we've been able to offer not only developer tools as an SDK, but also tools that cover high code, low code, and even no code kind of applications. But let's start talking about the document management inside Salesforce. So we all know that Salesforce is a strong CRM, but we also know that the document management and document generation it's very complicated. We have data inside Salesforce we want to use to, for example, generate invoices, create mortgages with approval processes, sign documents, or many other operations that can't be done inside this application. Or we are forced to use external system to implement rough integrations, use third-party applications, which at the end it's very painful and time consuming for everyone. Okay, now it's time to see a live demo of how can we manage different types of documents inside the Salesforce application. So right now I'm in my Salesforce instance, and for this demo we're gonna have a look at the employee subject. The object can be whatever we need. It can be employees, it can be opportunities, it can be cases. It doesn't matter where we need to load those documents. So as I said, for this demo, we are gonna see how can we load and work with documents inside a Salesforce record. But yeah, we can see right now we are loading a document inside a Salesforce tab on this record. But again, at the end, this is a Lightning Web component that we can add in any page we need, in any record. So basically, wherever we need it. The most basic operation we can do here is viewing documents. Of course, we can view and render any type of document. So not just PDFs, we can render Office documents, we can render images, whatever we need. And the source of these documents can be either Salesforce files, so those files stored inside Salesforce, or we can set the source as the one from our preference. It can, like the document can be saved in an AWS S3. So at the end, it can be wherever we need it to be. So we just need to define the path to load that document, and yeah, it will be possible to view it and start working with it. Let's see how can we generate documents using the Salesforce data. As you see, I'm still inside this record, and we're gonna see how can we generate a document from a template we've already created. So as you can see on the screen, this template has different variables, okay, like candidate name, this is an offer letter, candidate name, title, department, and so on. The system will automatically recognize those variables, and we will be able to do a mapping between the Salesforce data and our variables in the template. So in this case, I'm going to choose the contact, and the record is Rose Gonzalez, and we can start mapping. This is a demo, and that's why I'm doing this mapping manually for you to see and to understand how the variables are recognized in the document and how can we do that mapping. But of course, this mapping can be done programmatically and automatic. So whenever we run some operations in Salesforce, we can generate that document programmatically, and what we will see is basically the end document from here. Okay, let's fill this in, title, and preview that document. Yeah, so as you can see, we were able to fill in those variables and create that document from a template we have already. Okay, now that we have our document already generated from that data that is stored inside Salesforce, we can start work with it. For instance, I can highlight some information I need. I can also add different comments. Okay, check the salary so other users can see, it can review. In this case, let's see, we are creating a draft document to give an offer letter to a prospect employee. So let's insert a stamp to know that this document is a draft. So till the moment it's approved, it's gonna still be a draft. As you can see on the right side of the screen, there's a column where every action and every operation we do in the document is tracked, and we know who and what it's been done on the document. More things we can do. For example, we can create a signature. We can sign documents from here. Okay, that's very big, but we can easily add a signature on the document. We can also, so in this example, we used a docx template, and with Salesforce data, we fill it in and we generated this PDF. But imagine we need to do some minor changes on the PDF. This is something that we also can do. So even though this is already a PDF, we can edit the text, modify it, like for example, changing the salary, making it bolder, and save this new document. Okay, so we've seen how can we highlight text, edit the text, add comments, add signatures, and the good thing is this document is rendered, viewed, and we're working with it inside Salesforce. So what we can do is use other Salesforce features such as workflows or flows to automate processes. So imagine I'm working with this document, I'm done with it, and I need my manager to approve it. So what we can do is once this document is saved, we can create a button. That takes this new document we've created and we've edited, send it to my manager for him or her to approve it, and yeah, get the final approved document. So that means we can not only work and run different operations in the document inside Salesforce, but we can also collaborate with other users. Another operation we are able to run from here is creating forms. So imagine not just me, but my manager needs to sign the document. I can create a signature form field here, and once I apply it, this will be ready to be signed. So once I send it to my manager or to the employee or to whoever we need, we can get that form for the signature fill in. And the last part I want you to see is reduction. For those who are not familiarized with reduction, reduction basically means removing sensitive data from the documents for them to be stored securely, during the years for compliance, whatever we need it. This reduction that it's done from here, it's permanent, and so that means we can't remove the reduction because it's done at a pixel level and the information literally disappears. And what we can do is, as you can see, we can automatically recognize some patterns such as phone numbers, for example. So yeah, in this case, we detected there's a phone number on this document, and we can select it, any phone number that is found, and we can redact. uh, Again, as you said, once we redact information, we cannot go back because it literally disappears. So we can automatically recognize credit cards, phone numbers, and emails, but we can define the patterns we need. So, for example, if we want to recognize a specific type of social security number or an ID, something like this, we can define the pattern, and we will be able to automatically recognize those patterns, and we will be able to redact that sensitive information, so then we can securely and with compliance store the document. So from my side, that's everything I wanted to show you from how can we manage and work with documents inside Salesforce. I think this is a pretty powerful tool because we are able to view, generate, edit, and work with documents without needing to leave the Salesforce application. And yeah, let's continue with the presentation. So before wrapping up, I want to talk about a success story from First Business Bank. First Business Bank was facing all the challenges we've been mentioning before. So while working inside Salesforce, they were experiencing some inefficiencies on the document management, such as going to third-party applications, going to other systems, switching tabs. Also, it was very difficult for them to collaborate across users within the documents or make the documents compliant. Working together, we were able to centralize the document management in one platform within Salesforce. Not only that, but they also boost the team efficiency by allowing them to collaborate on the document creation, document editing, designing, and finally, they easily comply within the regulatory standards. So, with all this, we've been able to go from inefficiencies in the document management to solving all them and making a solution that works within Salesforce in one platform and allows the user to work with documents and collaborate on them. Thanks very much for your time. Thanks very much for watching this webinar. Please feel free to scan these QR codes to have a look at our social media, so Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, or LinkedIn. And now we will have some time for the Q&A. And yeah, also with this QR code, you'll be able to have a look at our showcase and all the capabilities that Apryse has. Thank you. Bye.